What's going on, beautiful people? Dr. Jared Weston with Jared Weston Fitness. And I wanted to make this video not necessarily to give out some specific information, but I just wanted to tell this story. As I've mentioned in quite a few of my videos, I'm a personal trainer, I'm a strength and conditioning coach, and I'm a sports nutritionist. I provide one-on-one coaching, I provide one-on-one training, I do group training. Probably the largest part of my business is online coaching. About 90% of my clients don't stay in the same state. I have many clients not even in the same country. Now I've been doing this since 2013, so we're rolling up on 4 years now. And I'm gonna say this has probably been one of the most interesting and weirdest professions I've engaged in. There's a lot of ups and downs. To give you an example, like, I am not merely just a fitness professional. I am an avid fitness enthusiast myself. Like, I've been doing this since 2011. It's 2017 right now. I still get excited to work out. Like, I enjoy the rush. Sometimes, yes, I have my good days and bad days too. And there'll be days I don't, I don't feel like getting under no weights. I don't feel like putting myself through it. But it's always that part of me that enjoys challenging that, and making myself do it anyway. Sometimes, like, those when I have the best workouts. I love it. And the fact that I get to, do it as a professional and engage with others, help them, watch people blossom into a passion for fitness, reaching their goals. Like that is wonderful. That is amazing. The downside is, like, again, like, I'm very passionate about fitness. It's been a big part of my life, for 6 years now. Again, like I said, I make a profession from it, and it's my lifestyle, I guess. But as a fitness professional, I've trained over 1,000 people over the years, all different ages, races, genders, from 18 years old to people in their 50s and 60s, wide different range of medical conditions. You name it, I've pretty much about seen it all. And the downside for me is, I've probably had more people quit than actually seen it all the way through. And for me, like, it's terribly heartbreaking, because I get very involved in the process. I got into this because I love seeing people reach their goals. Like, I love that. And to be able to be a part of that, to be a witness to it, like, I draw inspiration from it every single day. I do. But when I see people, I get very involved, and I have clients that, like, rationalize with themselves and make it okay to quit on themselves, And to me, by default, it makes me a failure too, like, and I hate that more than anything, like, I personally can't understand that. I went through a terrible, tremendous process undergoing my weight loss journey. And the fact that I was able to make it through, I know, like, there is no one that cannot make it through that process. And when people give up, like, it really, really, really breaks my heart. That's the sad part of the job. And any trainer out there will tell you, some people get used to it. They don't get so evolved. They just realize, that comes part of the job. Even still to this day, 4 years later, like, I still hate that. However, with that being said, and with that in mind, the thing that pushes me the most in this profession is the ones that stick in there. The ones that stick in there and hang in there, no matter how tough and uncomfortable it is, and you just watch them make amazing transformations. Like, that right there makes it worth it. I mean, it's hard to put into words the feeling, I get to have, and just watching the process happen, watching people truly change to something that they didn't even think they could, they can turn into, and watching them flourish. I tell you all of this because I want to give a transformation story. Before I get into this, I want to say, I asked this client for her permission before I decided to share her story and things like that. But I believe this will help motivate people, because it's not like I'm working with like a lot of people that are already exceptional athletes and already come fit. Much of my job is working with the everyday person, and that's where I actually like to specialize. Because that was me. I was an everyday working person. I was in school when I started, what I'm saying? Like, I had a very full plate of things going on in my life, and I took on the additional challenge of changing my lifestyle. This client's name was Carla. She first came to me in October of 2015. When she contracted my services, every client down to a one, I interview them. And one of the biggest things that I want to know is, why do you want to do this? And how important is it to you to not quit? And she told me, for the year prior, she had been trying everything. She tried a lot of workout programs. She tried a lot of products. She listened to a lot of different advice. And it never got her the results she was looking for. And right off the bat, I sympathize with that, because my first year in fitness was pretty much along those same things. I spent a lot of money on different products, off infomercials, programs, little workout programs. I'm not gonna name them, but that was me. So I immediately sympathized with it. And she told me she was very motivated. And I told her, like I'm about to tell you, and I tell every single client that contracts my services, I can help you reach your goal. That is a certainty. What it takes, very simple. It's not rocket science. It's not, recreating the wheel. It is not some mystical, magical thing. It's a very simple process that you need to do consistently every single day. Very simple, but it's not easy. Part of my job is to ensure that you're not in a place of comfort. You need to be uncomfortable. This process relies on discomfort. And the reason that is because, especially in our society, in this culture, we have not become the most overweight and obese country on the planet and in human history from being discomfort, being uncomfortable. Like, that comes from comfort and complacency and convenience. That's why we are where we're at. And I relay that message, like, my process is going to keep you uncomfortable. However, if you're willing to endure it, you will make changes. You will transform. And Carla ensured me that she was willing to stick in there. And so we started working together, and as the months were going by, the weight was coming off. She was kicking ass, that's the best way to say it. And we rolled into near the end of 2015, going into, and then we went to 2016. And Carla ended up having a very traumatic personal tragedy in her life. I'm not at liberty to disclose what that is, because it's not my place to say. But just know it was a very personal tragedy in her life. And I'm not gonna lie, most people, they would have just dropped off, and their priorities definitely would have rearranged and realigned. And I'm not gonna lie, in that situation, it would have been understandable, And yes, she took a step back, to deal with this, and it had an effect on her, you know. And again, I was in a place of understanding, because going through something like that, yeah, it can shake you up drastically, and it did. But the thing that amazed me about Carla is, like, a month after that, she came back to me and said, "I want to continue." And, you know, I asked her, "Are you sure?" You know, and she said yes. You know, she acknowledged that she's worked very hard thus far, and it would be better for her that she, you know, wanted to get back into it. She didn't want to let her goals slip, and I must tell you, that really inspired the hell out of me. It really, really did. And so she jumped back into it, and again, she had an amazing transformation. Amazing transformation. I'm gonna put on the screen just a picture, you know, showing her before, when she first came to me, and, you know, showing her near the end of the process. When she first came to me, she was 202 pounds, a little over 202 pounds. Again, she said she tried everything and was tired of not seeing the results she wanted. She stuck with me, and as you see in the picture, you know, it was a complete transformation. And the funniest thing about that is she actually lost 10 more pounds than what you see in the after photo. And, you know, she stuck with it thick and thin. Like, she became like the model of, you know, the kind of clients I like to work with. Quiet, humble, very strong, had a very, very powerful strength inside her, and was just willing to take obstacle after obstacle, difficulty after difficulty, and still just put one foot in front of the other. And it's people like that, like I said, that inspire me, that keep me, you know, going strong, and stroking my desire to want to help people more and more, because I know it works. Like, I know, you know, people make life-changing transformations, you know. And again, like I said earlier, to be a part of that, to be entrusted with, you know, formulating and overseeing that process, like, it means the world to me. And even after, you know, Carla lost all of that weight, she's still with me now, still a client now, and she's actually been bulking. Been bulking since November of 2016, and she got all the way down to 158 pounds, 10 pounds lighter, 11 pounds lighter than what you see in the photo. And she's been bulking since November of 2016. Here it is, March. And she's only gained not even 7 pounds total. You know, in this whole time she's been bulking, and it's been going to the places that she's wanted to do. Been marvelous. Again, it's people like her that make me love this profession, you know, and it makes the downside of this profession a little bit more tolerable. But it goes to show, you know, when you make up your mind, when you set a goal, set an objective, you know, like I said, whether it be fitness, weight loss, weight gain, and you're willing to stick to it, you know, you can accomplish anything. That I like fitness because fitness is one of the things in which you can literally watch and see, you know, the results of your hard work, you know, taking your idea, your effort, and you literally can watch the results. You know, you can see how intentional focus can make physical change. That's another great thing about fitness that I love. But I just wanted to share this story with you guys because I found it inspirational. Somebody out there might find it inspirational. If you're looking for coaching, you know, looking for programming, one-on-one coaching, feel free to check the link down below. I have a link to my website, or you can email me, and Let me know what your goals are, and let's see if we can work together and make them come true. Thank you guys for tuning in. Again, Dr. Jared Wesley with Jared Wesley Fitness, and I will see you guys next video.